Hello, so I'm going to make a full tutorial how to do this joystick. So the hardest part is, I think the hardest part is making this structure, which is a plastic structure that holds the joystick to your hand. I'll show, because it is hard to do it right. I made it with moldable plastic, which is a kind of plastic that melts at 100 degrees. So you can melt it using a heat gun or a soldering iron. Um, and you have to make it with your hands. You have to mold it with your hands, and then when it cools down, it becomes hard and solid like plastic. Now it is a bit dangerous because you can get burned. I mean, when it's hot and it's sticky. I mean, you can get burned when working with this. So I mean, do it at your own risk. I burned myself a couple times. So yeah. Since you have to get one of these little boards. This is called a breakout board. FPC 6-pin 0.5 millimeter breakout board you can find on AliExpress. And this is a joystick. This is a PS Vita replacement joystick. You can find it also on AliExpress or eBay. And you have to connect it this way. As you can see, as I connected here. Not the other way around. You have to connect it like this. Okay. Then you can just solder some wires. You have to do some soldering. You have to solder some wires from these numbers here. And then those wires, you have to connect them to the microcontroller with some wires. So where you have to connect them, you can see here. More or less. I will write down on the description exactly how you have to connect the wire. Now this board which I'm using is an ESP32 Wrover board, which also has a slot for a lithium ion battery. So it has a switch which I can use to turn it on now. So it's convenient for wireless. So once you have this whole thing connected, I recommend uh, before doing the structure, the plastic structure, maybe test the connections, test that you connected everything right, that you solder everything right, and then you make the plastic structure. And also be careful with this. This cable is very delicate. You shouldn't stretch it or force it or anything like that. So once you have everything connected and it's ready to test it, you have to install a couple programs on your PC. You have to install the Arduino IDE, just Arduino IDE. Then you go here and you download whatever. This is okay. Okay, I already have it downloaded, so I'll just open it. Just install it. So once it is installed, you just run it. Okay, so first you have to go here and download this. I will put the links in the description. You have to go here and click code, download zip, and you save it. I don't know, whatever you want. Like here is okay. You can save it wherever you want. Save it, extract it, and okay, this is what we will need. So here you have to do first. You have to go preferences, and here this will be empty for you. Normally this is empty. You have to copy. You have to install the ESP32 library for Arduino. You need this thing right here, and you have to copy this line here. Okay, then you go tools, board manager, and here you type ESP32, and I already have it installed, but now I will uninstall it, and for you it will appear like this. You just click install. It will take a little bit. Okay, now it is installed, and now what you have to do is you have to connect the board with the USB to the PC. Now you go here, you go file, open, you go to where you downloaded that file from before, which I showed you, and you go here where it says W joystick, and this is the file you have to open. Okay, once you're here, you will see these two lines are very important. Here you have to write the SSID of your Wi-Fi and the password of your Wi-Fi. Okay, now I will write my own, and then because I want to connect to my um, to my network now. So what you do, go tools, and this is important, board. You have to go here, ESP32, and you have to look for ESP32 Wrover module, because this is the kind I have. Okay, so this board I have is this kind, so that's why you have to select that. And then you have to connect the board. Okay, and you have to connect the board to the PC. Just wait a second. And when it is detected, it will appear COM1. That's usually not the one you need. You have to, it's usually something like 8, 9, or 15, 16. So here it detects my board as 16, but it could be another number also. So now it detected here, and here it will ask you again. You just type ESP32 Wrover, and then you click OK. Here COM16 serial port to USB. So it detected the board, and we selected the correct board type. OK. Now we can click this to verify that this will compile the program. This is a program that handles the Wi-Fi transfer, and also reads this is a code that reads the Wi-Fi values, the values of the joystick, and sends them through Wi-Fi to the PC. So now we can select upload, which will write the program to the board. As you can see here, it's doing things, and so right now it is flashing the board, is writing the program to the board. Okay, it's done. Now you go here, tools, serial monitor. Also, another thing that you have to do when you open the serial monitor, you have to click here, and you have to select this 115200. And you click the reboot button on the board. In my board, it is called EN. It is the reboot to reset the board. And as you can see now, here, and now the board is communicating with the PC, and this is the output of the board. And here it says connected, means it connected to the Wi-Fi. So now we know that the board is connected to the Wi-Fi. This is only required to get the IP address. So here you see it says IP address. So this is the IP address of the board, which connected to my Wi-Fi successfully. So we have to write this down because we will need it later. Okay, now the board is ready to be used, and it can already be used. Now we just have to download. We have to install a couple of programs for the PC now. You have to go here, just look Python 3.8.10, go here, then you go down here, Windows installers 64-bit, and you download it, you can just download it, whatever, doesn't matter. Open that, I already have it installed. So but if you don't have it installed, you have to install it. So I uninstalled it to show you how it's done. So you open the click this that says add Python to path. This is important. Then you just install now. So once it is installed, you have to go again to this same, the first file we downloaded, this joystick, which we downloaded from here. Open this this file settings.ini, and here you have to write the IP address which we took before from the board. We have to write that down here, because otherwise the PC will not find the board. Then this is just to focus. If you are using VRChat, this is to focus the VRChat because you can do a little pattern recognition with to be able to send a key press, okay? Because in VRChat, otherwise you cannot open the menu. So I will show that a little later. This is the most important thing here. The other things are not so important. This is the most important. So once you have that, you have to just go to the same folder where you have this file, wjoystick.py. You click on the thing here, and you type cmd, enter. This just opens the command prompt on this folder, and you go Python. You have to write Python pip install this thing here. This will install a couple things that are required. Okay, then it will install a couple things. Then you're done. You can just to run it. You just type Python. This pip install is just once. You don't have to do it every time. To start using it, you just have to write Python like this. Okay, so it says it's creating a socket, meaning it's connecting to this IP address, which is a board. Connected, socket connected, that means it connected to the board. Main loop means it started doing it's already working. So for example, if we go to the game devices in Windows, it will appear as an exposed controller, and it will just work. Okay, well, hold on. What happened? Okay, no, sorry. There you go. Because if you click on this, you don't have to click on this, otherwise it will get stuck. So it's already working. So why it is working like this? Because we are mapping one axis to the Y, to this axis, to the left joystick of the Xbox, and we are mapping the other axis on the joystick to the right to the right joystick on the Xbox. This is to be able to rotate in VRChat, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to rotate in VRChat. But if you go here, the file from before, you can just write Y here, and this will map the axis 1 of the joystick to the right Xbox joystick, and this will and the axis 2, meaning the other axis on our physical joystick, to the right Y. So when we close this, we can just then you save this file and you do the same thing here. Just do this, look, just do this, create shortcut, and then you go properties, Python, just create a shortcut, and then you write Python here at the beginning with a space. Okay, and now you don't have to do this thing anymore. Okay, this you don't have to do it anymore, just double click and it will do it. Now you see both the joystick are mapping to the right, to what would be the right joystick on the controller. Okay, and you can do also the other thing. You can just left X and left Y here, close this, open it again, and as you can see now, it is working on the left joystick. So to be able to open the menu in VRChat, I added a little pattern recognition here, which, as you can see here, when I move the joystick up and down 3 times fast, it says pattern trigger, and it activates and it sends a keystroke to essentially, it's like pressing a key. It's like a gesture. Okay, for example, if I could say A here, normally it's the S key, but it could be anything. It could be, for example, the letter A. Then close it, open it again, and if I do that gesture up and down 3 times fast, you can see it tries the A key. Okay, so right now VRChat is not running. That's why it says try to get the VRChat window. So I will run VRChat real quick. Okay, as you can see now in this is now when I do the pattern, it focuses the VRChat window and sends the S key to open the menu. Now, if you're not using this for VRChat, you can just, because this works for any game, just you can disable this to focus on. Just disable this is false, and then you can use it for other games as well. So yeah. Okay. So I'm it's a bit hard to show you, but I'm moving around. Okay. And I can pull out the menu also. Now it's a bit hard. I will show you with the I do up and down 3 times, which can be a bit hard. Is I just I keep my hands towards up like this, and I just do this, and this way I can click on things, and it works pretty okay with the hand tracking. And also another thing which this these two you want to turn put a check on both of these, otherwise there are some problems. I don't know why.